Hello, YouTube fam. Get ready for an amazing video experience. We're thrilled to present to you our video dedicated to Jeff Badet. Enjoy. Jeff Badet, born August 2, 1994, is an American former professional football player who was a wide receiver in the National Football League (NFL). He played college football for the Kentucky Wildcats before transferring to the Oklahoma Sooners to finish his collegiate career, and signed with the Minnesota Vikings as an undrafted free agent in 2018. He was also a member of the Dallas Renegades, Washington football team, Atlanta Falcons, Las Vegas Raiders, Michigan Panthers, Vegas Vipers, and Toronto Argonauts. In the 2020 XFL draft, he was selected 4th overall by the Renegades. As we enter this new phase, let's uncover the impact of early life on our broader topic. Badet attended Freedom High School in Orlando, Florida, playing for the school's football team as a wide receiver. He was ranked as a 3-star recruit and as the nation's 127th receiver prospect by Sports, committing to the University of Kentucky, rejecting other offers from colleges closer to his home, such as South Florida and FIU. Prepare yourself for an in-depth analysis of college career in this section. In 2013, his freshman year, he saw limited action, appearing in 8 games, totaling 22 receptions for 285 yards and 1 touchdown. Following a serious injury, Badet was medically redshirted for his second year, the 2014 collegiate season. In his sophomore season the year after, Badet played in 11 of the team's 12 games and compiled 29 receptions for 430 yards and 2 touchdowns, as the team's third leading receiver. His junior season was his most productive of his college career, appearing in all 13 games, with 31 catches for 670 yards and 4 touchdowns, leading the team in receiving yards. In the 7th game of the season, Badet had best statistical game of his career, with 7 receptions for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns in a victory over Mississippi State, his sole multi-touchdown collegiate game. In the offseason, Badet declined to declare for the NFL draft and instead transferred to Oklahoma, crossing conferences into the Big 12. Badet was less statistically productive, totaling 26 receptions for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns, but the Sooners enjoyed team success, finishing with a record behind Heisman Trophy winning and eventual 1st overall pick Baker Mayfield, culminating with a defeat in the Rose Bowl against Georgia. He served as an influencing presence on the field and locker room, and ran a 4.27 40-yard dash at Oklahoma's Pro Day. As we progress, let's zoom in on college statistics and examine its role in shaping our overall narrative. Season games receiving GPGS Rec: Kentucky Wildcats 2013 10-5, 2014 1-0, 2015 12-10, 2016 13-13, Oklahoma Sooners 2017 13-2, career 49-30. Without wasting any more time, let's jump into the fascinating world of Minnesota Vikings. Badet declared for the 2018 NFL draft but went undrafted and later signed as an undrafted free agent for the Minnesota Vikings. He was placed in the team's concussion protocol after the first preseason game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but returned for the team's next 3 preseason games. He appeared in all 4 of the team's preseason games, totaling 5 receptions for 34 yards. He was placed on the team's practice squad before the start of the season. In June 2019, he participated in the 40 yards of gold contest to determine the fastest player in the NFL, and he was supposed to earn $25,000, but only received a check for his participation and performance. Badet re-signed with the Vikings and was given a $75,000 bonus to keep him away from the New York Jets, who were also pursuing him. He appeared in the team's 4 2019 preseason games, seeing limited snaps, touching the ball just twice for 17 yards. Badet was hampered by a groin injury that forced him to miss several practices. He was cut by the Vikings before the start of the 2019 NFL season. The spotlight now falls on Dallas Renegades as we delve deeper into its details. Badet declared for the 2020 XFL draft, impressing team scouts at the various combines, and was selected as the fourth pick of the skills position faced by the Dallas Renegades. Renegades general manager and head coach Bob Stoops, who coached at Oklahoma before Badet's arrival in 2017, drafted him. Badet had a unique helmet that featured Allen Iverson, Michael Jackson, and SpongeBob SquarePants. In his second game against the Los Angeles Wildcats, Badet caught 6 passes for 53 yards. Badet finished the season with 16 receptions for 108 yards. He had his contract terminated when the league suspended operations on April 10, 2020. Prepare yourself for an in-depth analysis of Washington football team in this section. On September 17, 2020, Badet signed with the Washington football team's practice squad. He was elevated to the active roster on October 24 and November 7 for the team's Weeks 7 and 9 games against the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants, and reverted to the practice squad after each game. Badet was promoted to the active roster on November 9, 2020. He was waived on December 19, 2020, and re-signed to the practice squad 3 days later. He signed a reserve futures contract with the team on January 11, 2021, but was waived on May 3, 2021. In this segment, we'll be unraveling the complexities of Atlanta Falcons and exploring its multifaceted nature. On June 17, 2021, Badet signed with the Atlanta Falcons. He was waived injured on August 6, 2021, and placed on injured reserve. He was released on August 17 with an injury settlement. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of Las Vegas Raiders as we examine its impact and relevance. On November 10, 2021, Badet was signed to the Las Vegas Raiders practice squad. He was released on December 4. Now, let's redirect our focus towards Michigan Panthers and discover its significance in our narrative. On February 23, 2022, Badet was selected with the 6th pick of the 15th round of the 2022 USFL draft by the Michigan Panthers. He was transferred to the team's inactive roster on April 22, 2022, due to a hamstring injury. He was released on May 10. As we embark on the next leg of our journey, let's unpack the layers of Vegas Vipers and examine its core elements. Badet was selected by the Vegas Vipers of the XFL in the 2023 XFL draft. In his debut with the team, he caught 6 passes for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the first touchdown of the season from Luis Perez in the team's loss. The Vipers folded when the XFL and USFL merged to create the United Football League UFL. As we progress, let's shine a spotlight on Toronto Argonauts and examine its intricate interplay within our topic. On February 8, 2024, it was announced that Badet had been signed by the Toronto Argonauts. He was placed on the retired list on May 12, 2024. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who might benefit from it.